First grade has been piloting the UFLI phonics program, and these are our first impressions. This is the suggested schedule for a 2-day lesson. So each lesson covers a skill. For instance, one day you might be working on short A, and that lesson would actually take up 2 days. So you would be doing different things on the first day than you would on the second day, just to kind of break up the monotony and keep some variety in your day. Each skill is only broken up into 2 days. So you move on after that, and the skills continue to build on each other. Each lesson is 30 minutes a day, and there are built-in auditory and visual drills. So for those of you who have had OG training and try to incorporate those into your day, those will already be built in with the UFLI lessons. Each day there is a schedule, and it shows you where you're at in your schedule. So after you do phonemic awareness, it checks it off, and you continue on throughout the day. So the first day is always phonemic awareness, visual drill, auditory drill, blending drill, new concept. And these slides are free, easy to access slides that keep you organized and your students organized. And it keeps your students from asking you, what's next? What's next? Same for day 2, except you're doing different things. So you do a new concept review, word work, irregular words, and then connected text. And there is a decodable for each lesson. So the resources that go with each lesson, in addition to the slides, include the decodables that follow the scope and sequence, the roll-in reads that we have been using with our specials teachers for Viking time, and the students really seem to enjoy those, and I think the specials teachers do too. These also come free online. They're take-home papers that help the parents practice at home too, for those parents that are supportive like that. Overall thoughts for pros, we have that it's predictable, but it also is not monotonous. Like, you switch it up from the first day to the second day, so it's not exactly the same thing every day. And you're also only spending 2 days on each skill, so it doesn't get quite so boring. It has a suggested scope and sequence for each grade level, and it's fast-paced with spiral review. There are interactive digital components like the blending board. Sometimes it takes a minute to load, so that's kind of a negative, but when it loads, it's nice because you can choose exactly the letters that you want for the beginning, the middle, and the end. So you only have the letters that you choose then, and it is easy for you to just select the ones you need. That makes it quicker when you're going through because you don't have all the extraneous letters there. There's also a word work board that I've had my students using because I haven't made the word work board they suggest. And the students really enjoy using this as well. What's really nice is that there are digraphs here as well that they can just take the whole digraph instead of having to choose each individual letter. The pre-made extras like the roll-in reads and the take-home paper and decodables really add to the lesson and help to reinforce the learning. Some of the cons we found are that the digital components sometimes don't work, but usually they work if you clear the cache. And then the word work boards are pricey if you make them with cookie sheets and magnets like we plan to. Now you can make them with a file folder, and then they're cheaper, but they're still time consuming to make, so that's kind of a negative. But once they're made, they're done and you don't have to worry about it again, and you only really need them for however many kids you're using it for. So if you're only doing it in a small group, then you only need 5 or 6 of them, and then that's it. If you're using it for your whole class, then it would be even more time consuming. And I would suggest using the interactive one online. Those are our thoughts on UFLI. Overall, we've really enjoyed it.